Hello, my name is Christian Gutierrez. This is going to be my presentation on chapter 7. I'm going to have two different sides. Side number one is going to be metacommunication. Side number two is going to be self-disclosure in close relationships. For starters, metacommunication, the easiest way to think about it is a callback onto an argument that you might have had in a relationship. So whether that be, you and your spouse are fighting, or you and a close friend are fighting, whatever the case might be, metacommunication comes in handy. First thing that it's going to do, it's going to bring clarity to both parties. In the heat of the moment, in the heat of the argument, you might have said things that you weren't really proud of, or things that you might have just spat it out because they were at the top of your head. But meta communication will bring that clarity by explaining what happened and why you thought that way and whatnot. Meta communication will help with that. Another thing, meta communication will show your feelings in a situation. Sometimes you will have heated moments where you won't really understand how you're feeling in that moment, and you kind of just spit out whatever you can. Meta communication can help with that. The reason is when you're saying to your partner or in whoever is on the other side of the relationship, hey, I want to talk about this, whatever happened before in our argument. That is bringing clarity to both of you. It is helping everybody out. Meta communication will bring a lot of different things that are in the dark to the light. Another way to look at meta communication is a example. This is how I look at it. Everybody has something different, but for me personally, I think of it as if I was to ask somebody, we were in an argument, and I was to ask them, "Hey, are you upset with me because da 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 da?" Or you not talking to me because da 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 da. Then you're bringing clarity into the argument, into whatever's going on. Second thing, self-disclosure in close relationships. Self-disclosure is a way to give important information in your relationship without giving too much information. I know some people have a hard time at judging that, especially when it comes to somebody that you're new in a relationship with. You might have a best friend that you've known for years, and you might have a friend that you've only known for 20 minutes. You're not going to tell the 20-minute friend what you'll tell the forever friend. Those are two different relationships. So self-disclosure is going to be that big difference in between those two. One thing I like to think about it is that there are some things that you just don't want to discuss with some people, especially when it comes to new relationships. Things will happen, to where you might think it's okay to share when in reality it's not. It's too much. But in that same spectrum, you can also share too little. You don't want to go 6 months without somebody even knowing your last name, something simple like that. You really want to be able to give enough information to where the person will get to know you. However, you don't want to give too much information to where they basically know you. That's how I like to think about it. Um, Another key thing to do for self-disclosure is to give information, but not too fast. You just want to wait on specifics. Sometimes you can actually give somebody, the rough draft of what you're trying to say, and you can go with the specifics later on in your relationships. So these are going to be my two slides for chapter 7. I appreciate y'all listening. Thank you very much.